It's everyone's favourite character.
Well, to be fair, he actually
Stephen
does
the
look...
character.
He
Do
does
not steal.
He does actually look good in this.
He's actually quite fun to fight as. But yeah.
I like his signature move when he just sweats like man sweat. It's like water, but it's like sweaty water.
I like the move where he like stabs his trident into him and like gets that
Sharp.
water lightning sort of thing.
Yeah. Have you seen his ultimate when it's sharp and he just grabs it?
Oh yeah.
Exactly, he's not that useless now, is he?
Yeah.
But it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, take Green Lantern to somewhere where there's not water.
Green Lantern?
I mean, Aquaman, sorry, I just muddled up there.
Aquaman.
Aquaman.
Oh yeah, like in Family Guy. When
Woman's being raped on the beach and then there's Aquaman just
Throws
floating
a
there in the water. Now, I hope you don't like starfish because there's one right there behind you. Help me! Well, maybe you shouldn't have let him on.
So what is actually going on down in Atlantis at this moment? Because I'm not getting it.
Well, it's being ruled over by evil Superman, I think. No, evil Aquaman.
Right. So is this?
Well, technically, evil Superman owns everything, but
Yeah.
evil
I kind of get the vibe that Aquaman's not comfortable with giving Superman power over Atlantis. Is that what's kind of going on in this
like,
sort of
this
chapter?
shit, I want to get my own back. These are like the ambassadors, I think.
Shazam's looking for work in that
Or envoys.
new Assassin's Creed game. Yeah. That cracked me up, that trailer. It's like, are they meant to be doing somewhat stealthy sort of stuff? Yet you got these guys in hoods like just jumping around all over the place.
Yeah, I was just wondering, shouldn't this be evil Aquaman's like place? I don't know why they're treating him like he's like still there. Like maybe they just can't tell the difference.
I don't know, but at this point, Flash and Shazam are working with Superman, aren't they?
Yeah. How you can tell the difference between this Flash is it's more. He's got longer sort of bolts on the side.
Yeah, right.
His costume, and with Shazam, it's a black cape instead of white.
Oh, right.
Yeah, black. Apparently, the black cape means evil.
yeah, no, I was thinking that.
I love how we need slow motion just to make that roll look cool. Super fast bitch slap. If you notice how much of a distinction there is between the game engine cutscene for the very last scene and the actual cutscene. It's like the just changing colour.
Yeah.
It's like really distinct. You can tell when it's switching straight over to a fight, can't you?
Do like Flash's like ultimate move.
Runs
Oh,
across
yeah,
the
just-
earth and uppercuts him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's two different characters. Like there's power characters and there's technical characters. A power character would just do what Aquaman done, like smash open that tank. But a technical character would turn the wheel. But I think the advantage, I'm not sure if they have an advantage over technical characters. I think with them they don't destroy the environment, they can use it more to their advantage. But it gives a weaker effect.
So it's like brains or brawn, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Charge.
really well in this fight.
You are?
You're doing quite well in this fight.
Well, it's on easy.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, I just did that because I know with how I'm playing, particularly if I were playing on high difficulty, it just take longer and like you don't really want to watch me doing the same fight for ages.
Do you know that wager thing? That's basically just select whatever button, isn't it? And then
Like
whatever button's the best wins, basically.
Yeah.
pick your favourite button.
That's all it is, isn't it?
Whoever's
nothing
got the
else.
highest like field bar wins.
Yeah.
But it's random, isn't it? It's not like yeah.
Is it random? I thought it was just
Well,
like...
you can choose it, but the other team, the other person chooses whatever. But,
It's like rock paper scissors, right? So anything can happen. Sort of.
Oh god, Aquaman screwed. Water types are weak to electric types.
One thing I noticed with this chapter in particular is that it gets a bit repetitive with all the battles being set in the same place.
Yeah.
It's like, I know they're like
And
the
plus
whole
the
thing...
fact that there's no transitions in this is just the same. So with the transitions, at least you get somewhere like new, like you get a area.
Yeah, like the other chapters, like there's
Yeah.
there's like it moves between various arenas, but
like
this,
the one in Gotham City where you knock them off and like the ball and train hits you and then you come crashing down and then the train hits you and then you come off to the alleyway.
yeah, some of them are like ridiculously over the top, aren't
Yeah.
they?
Fortunately, these two waited for all the scenery to be repaired.
And I do like the Watchtower one where they you get hit into the reactor core,
Oh, right.
and there's another one that I really like. The Hall of Justice one where there's a Giganta
Two giants.
and
yeah.
the other dude, and they're like fighting, and they
Oh.
throw you in.
That looked like it hurt.
Oh, Joe, I like it TFS when they reference the Justice League. It's like, okay, guys, these
What
say
episode was that?
it was one of the early episodes that Superman's going to them like, all right, guys, these Saiyans are coming to destroy the Earth, and then you just hear Aquaman in the background goes, hey guys, I know
Oh,
how
yeah.
we can beat them. Whales! Who let Aquaman in here?
Now we have another Aquaman.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking the other day. Like, because I watched Super Saiyan Bardock again. I wonder if that's canon or not.
I don't think it is.
It should be though. It looks semi-canon in a way. But,
I mean, it's Bardock. Who wouldn't want him to be Super Saiyan?
yeah. With him, I get the feeling he's more of a neutral good character than a neutral evil.
It's pretty much like he does what he does.
Yeah,
Or has to.
he's an anti-hero basically.
So with these two here, I'll take it the evil Aquaman is submitted to Superman, am I right?
I thought he was pretty much defending
And,
Aquaman.
and with Bardock, I get the feeling he's more Vegeta's personality, but Goku's
Yeah.
physique, if you know what I mean.
Well, he looks exactly like that.
Exactly.
Just he's got a scar on his face.
Well, yeah, I know. Well, is his dad?
Yeah. And then there's Goten.
3 against 1 ain't fair.
Who's quite annoying.
3 against 1 Aquaman is even more unfair.
I liked Goten and Trunks.
No, it's just, I don't mind them. It's just like two generic kids, isn't it? Really.
I like the scene where they're fighting Popo.
All right. Oh yeah, when
Popo's
there's
pretty
perfect
good if he
fusion.
can fight Super Saiyans.
Another,
Fighting the clone.
yeah, another one of these type of fights. There's a few of these, isn't there?
Bringing the clones.
There's a few of these like clone fights, isn't there?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't mind being Bardock. I've got the scar.
Yeah, but like, again, it's another fight in the same arena, and it just kind of feels a little bit closed in. This whole
Yeah.
chapter does.
You've just used the same character 3 times in a row.
Well,
now.
it's I don't mind the character because like obviously the chapters are based around a particular character.
It's just
isn't
the
it?
area.
Yeah, it's just because this is so closed in. Like the story doesn't
Yeah.
move outside of this same area.
To be fair, I never picked this at all.
I like it as an area once because like obviously there's the gimmicks you got to play with, like
Yeah.
the edge and that. But for so many fights in a row, it's just nah.
I really like this area just because of those tank things and
Well, one of the Aquamans used their man sweat ability.
you miss your move.
Possibly. I've lost track of which one's which at this point.
Yeah,
At
that's what I was
first, I didn't
thinking.
really like the Warren area. You know, Themyscira. I thought that was a bit boring.
Yeah.
But when you transition into it, I like the second part of it. Not the bit where you're fighting near the trees. I like the bit where you're fighting at the pool, which is pretty good.
There's little
I
cannons.
didn't really take to it, but then I liked it after that.
Does
Sorry.
that have little cannons and
Yeah.
and stuff? Yeah, you can chuck them.
Yeah, that's good. It reminds me of Assassin's Creed 4 as well, like the pool.
Yeah.
It's a really good game. Assassin's Creed 4 is my favourite.
It was a really good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've tried playing 3. I just didn't really get too into it.
It's quite boring. A lot of
3
people
was
find
one
it
of
quite boring.
most people don't really like.
No,
3.
I just got that because I think it cost me like £3 on the Wii U, so I thought, fuck it, why not? So, what's now? I know I keep asking what's going on. It's because I'm trying to follow this again, and I'm still not really
Basically-
getting it.
Evil Atlanteans are trying to kill good Aquaman.
Alright. Suddenly chaos control.
Yes.
What now?
They do tend to fight first, don't they?
How high are you again?
They have stoked the fires.
His voice, though, it just sounds like the ultimate man's voice.
Why are you
I'm just wondering when Darth Vader got horns. That's all I'm getting from this.
I sensed the return of aggression and sought its cause.
You did more than that. You brought us here.
No, but I can guess.
Can you imagine if Brian Blessed had his voice? Was his voice?
Oh God,
You will not win.
that would be terrifying.
Themyscira is mine. Oh God, yeah, I can see what you mean. How it is quite
it's-
boring, isn't it?
It's the same place yet again! Literally, if Ferris is here, couldn't he have like taken us to like just somewhere else for a fight? I know in context of the stories, like Aquaman like lives and stays in Atlantis and that, but surely they could find somewhere else in Atlantis to fight than this same place. It's just repetition. I
A
know.
tank full of sharks
Yeah.
shooting lasers.
Yes, it's a dinosaur laser fight. I love that, by the way. The Ninja Sex Party dinosaur laser fight video. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, in one of the vids, Dragon Slayer,
Yeah.
the chick in it is comic book girl 19. I watched quite a lot of her videos. She does a lot of stuff on Game of Thrones, and like I know my history like pretty much already about it because I read up on the books and research it because I have free time like that.
Yeah, this is what I do today.
But yeah, but I like she just what I like about it is because a lot of the stuff you like that I like it's like similar like what she's saying. I like this and all that.
Yeah. I'm more like the part where she marries the dragon. Yeah. Down he goes.
You're weak, Ares.
His
Big X-Men fan as well.
What are you saying, Chris?
his super move is like 300, isn't it, Joey?
Yeah,
Like
a
the
block of
arrows,
yeah. Which is a really good movie. 300, I really do like it. There's not much plot in it, but there's shitloads of action, so there's nothing to go wrong.
No plot, but
Yeah.
fighting. That sounds right.
That
sounds like a Pokemon film.
Yeah, that's just like Oliver's just basic. Right, we've got two sections: films with plot and dramatic. Films with no plot. Oh, how shall we fill this with no plot? Action, shitloads of action.
Yeah.
Sold.
Yeah.
That's probably Michael Bay just gets loads of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, stuff blows up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
The logic-
More, take my money.
The logic of Michael Bay films is to just porn it.
Yeah, but I love that you got the distinction between like different kinds of film fans, haven't you? You got the
Yeah.
ones who go into a film like they go, I really like the character development. I
Yeah,
like the
they sort of
interaction.
analyse him, and
Yeah.
then you get he killed someone.
Yeah. I love it. There were cars, tits, explosions. I love it.
Yeah, but what about the story? Did you feel connected to the characters?
I like the bit where the dinosaur killed stuff.
Yes, everybody did, but there's more to it.
So Bruce Willis joins the fight.
I'm sorry, but that padding on Green Arrow's arm just looks very out of place.
Yeah, you can tell the distinctions between this one and the original Batman because I think one's got more of a simplistic design where there's not much detail on the suit, while this one does have more suit like detail around the shoulders. I think.
Yeah, I will say the Batman kind
Bruce
of
Willis.
shadow fight is like the most confusing because the Batmans they've got the exact same
Yeah.
colour scheme, haven't they? So it's like you lose track of which one's you during that fight.
I'm not really annoyed, but they should have put Bruce Willis as Superman in Dawn of Justice instead of Jesse Eisenberg. The dude does. The dude
As
does
Superman, you mean Lex Luthor?
Lex Luthor, I mean, sorry. I'm getting like he's disease. I'm getting forgetful.
They should have put what's his name, Bryan Cranston as Lex Luthor.
Maybe,
yeah,
but
people
he's
were
more
suggesting
older,
him.
sort of. It'd be like a more haggard-looking Lex Luthor.
Yeah, but
like because like Bruce Willis looks a bit
but
younger than.
he gives off that appearance like he looks like he's calculating a plan.
Yeah.
Just like putting it together slowly.
Still would have preferred Bruce Willis, to be honest.
But he's too
That's
famous. I don't know. It feel like it would just be Bruce
What?
Willis.
And Bryan Cranston's not. He literally gets an Oscar just for standing around.
Well, he's more,
It's like
he's
Brian
more
Cox,
like...
oh, he was in this show. I've watched a few episodes of Breaking Bad. It hasn't hooked me. I don't know what the fuss is about.
Re-education wasn't going to affect him.
I mean, fair enough if you like it, but I've watched a few episodes and
Want me to stay?
So,
I'm a little bit bored, to be honest.
so I take it Wonder Woman's like meant to be Superman's secretary or something.
Yeah.
You're superhearing. Are you okay?
Buddies. You can edit that?
No.
Lois isn't putting out tonight.
She's kind of dead, that's the problem. Where are we going with this? Oh,
There's
God.
just no life in her anymore.
Oh, God.
I just
I don't.
Stephen, you immoral bastard.
Oh, God. I've been around Harry too long.
We've done Sonic 06, like, we've kind of been to that territory before.
Now, I really do hope Raven's dad does do that laser beam shit on you when you go.
Oh, come on.
No. No, this looks like a kind of business meeting. I mean, so at this point, I notice how much Lantern looks like Superman.
Oh, and by the
Oh,
way,
yeah.
Raven's dad scored Tricon. You'll probably just forget that, but I just like mention it. So.
Yeah, Harry, you're right. He does have a bit similar.
They've got the same head shape, haven't they?
Yeah.
I'm Aquaman.
Ha.
What robot? What is that? Literally Aquaman.
Aquaman from Mega Man 8. Badly cropped in true form with all of these thumbnails.
I'm starting to think you're not taking this really seriously.
But I have nothing to contribute other than this.
You lie. He always takes things seriously. He's nothing but professional.
Yeah. Yeah. Of course.